Hey y'all, happy Thursday. It is my favorite day of the week. I love, love, love Thursdays. So when I first came into the program, I Googled and searched for a meeting because that was after I showed my ass the day prior in Austin at one of my husband's work functions. So I was like, yeah, I've got to figure out how to get out of this rut. So I just Googled and I found this meeting, and the women there were so receptive and they were so sweet. And like most meetings that you go to, if you're a newcomer, the meeting is all about you. So, everybody just shared their stories, and they passed around a list about with their information, and they were like, reach out to us. And I'm like, there ain't no way in hell these ladies actually want my crazy ass calling them. But they really do. So if you go to a meeting and you get a list, a ladies list, or just a list in general, I would definitely reach out to the ladies, not the men, if you are a lady. It is so life-changing, and they so mean it, and I so mean it when I put my number on there for them to call or text me. I had planned on going back the next day, but unfortunately when I left that meeting, I went straight to the liquor store and did not make that meeting. And then the following day is when I had to go check in a detox. But so today is that meeting, and it's so funny because a little over 9 months ago, I was sitting at the end of that table crying. I couldn't even speak a word. And today, that is a meeting that I'm chairing. So I'll do that meeting the whole month of May, the ladies 10 o'clock meeting. So if you are in or around the Houston Woodlands area and you are looking for a meeting, it is awesome. And anyway, so yeah, Thursdays are my most favorite day. And then I stay for the noon meeting, which is a big book study. And if you're new into the program, it's awesome. I never imagined loving that book the way I do. I read it every night while I was in treatment. All the stories are so good. It's just stuff that you think you're alone, but you really can relate to these stories. There's something in every page of that book that I'm like, oh my God, that's me. That was me. So anyway, with that said, May the 9th, here is your AA thought for the day. We alcoholics used so little self-control when we were drinking. We were so absolutely selfish that it does us good to give up something once in a while. Using self-discipline and denying ourselves a few things is good for us. At first, giving up liquor is a big enough job for all of us, even with God's help. But later on, we can practice self-discipline in other ways to keep a firm grip on our minds so that we don't start any wishful thinking. If we daydream too much, we'll be in danger of slipping. Am I practicing enough self-discipline is your question for the day. Our meditation for the day is, in material things, you must rely on your own wisdom and that of others. In spiritual things, you cannot rely so much on your own wisdom as on God's guidance. In dealing with personalities, it is a mistake to step out too much on your own. You must try to be guided by God in all human relationships. You cannot accomplish much of value in dealing with people until God knows you are ready. You alone do not have the power or wisdom to put things right between people. You must rely on God to help you in these vital matters. The prayer for the day: I pray that I may rely on God in dealing with people's problems. I pray that I may try to follow His guidance in all personal relationships. And let me tell you something. I normally would read these. There's like 5 of them that I read every morning, and I read all of them. I don't read this one now until I come to do this video, and it's a God thing for sure, because God just tells you what you need at the right moment. I'm slightly stressed out. I've got a lot going on right now. I've had someone reach out to me, and I only can tell them through my experience, things that have worked for me. And, just reading this, I can't solve it. I can only tell you what I've been through. And there's my answer right there. I can't do it. God can do it. And I just pray that I can be that voice. But, I'm not a doctor. I'm not perfect. If I was, I would not be making this video, because I wouldn't be an alcoholic. But obviously, that's not the case. Anyway, I actually had something else I was going to say, but I can't remember. But yeah, I hope that everybody has a great day and it goes better than mine has been. So I forgot my glasses. I put my iPad in the freezer instead of my Topo Chico. So, yeah, that's how my day's going so far. Anyway, I hope you guys have a blessed Thursday, and yeah, I'll catch you later.